Hey guys, Stacy here with Simply Styling Nails, but they're not done yet. The reason being, this is a Tuesday Tips and Tricks, and what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to show you how to layer your wraps. There's different ways to layer. I'm going to be showing you wraps on wraps and wraps on lacquer. So if you saw my post last night, I was undecided on what to do for my Monday manicure, and I went to y'all and I asked y'all because October, I absolutely love October. There's so much stuff going on in October that if I had more fingers, I would wear wraps for it all. But I was debating either to go Halloween wraps, because Halloween, to go pink for breast cancer awareness, or to go straight to birthday wraps because October is my birthday. Okay, so you all decided to go birthday. And here are some of the wraps that I will be using. Well, these are actually all the wraps I'll be using. This one is a current wrap. It's up and away. If you can see that, they're like little balloons for a party. And then this one's my favorite. It's Sweetness. And this one is a clear wrap. You can see that. And this is actually what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be layering these two. And if you can see that, see balloons behind the cupcake. And then these are some that are like my unicorn. I have been holding on to them for the longest time, and I was like, it's about time to wear them. But I'm only gonna wear two because you gotta save it. This is a retired wrap. It's called Sugar Rush. A bunch of sprinkles. Woo! And then I still wanted to wear some pink. I know there's pink in these wraps, but I still wanted to wear pink because of breast cancer awareness. So I'm gonna be using this lacquer. It's Hot to Trot, I believe. This one is no longer available, but we do still have some pinks that you can use. It's a very deep pink. I love it. I know we have a neon pink. But yeah, so let me show you how I did it. I did start, this will show you, that's the neon pink on top of the Sweetness. And then I've got my sprinkles. But I stopped because these two, I'm going to do the up and away with the Sweetness. And to show you how to do that, I had to stop so I could show you the complete process. So are you ready? Let's do this. Okay guys, so like always, you want to prep your nails regardless of what you're using, whether it be the lacquer or gel or wraps. You always want to prep your nails to get the best application. So I've already done that, but for those of you who this may be the first video that you're watching of mine, I'm just going to kind of do a quick rundown real quick. First, you want to push back your cuticles. I use rubber cuticle pusher. You can also use an orange stick. And then I clean off my nails using our nail prep cleanser. I absolutely love this. It's an alcohol-based solution. And if you see the top, this is my favorite part. See, it doesn't spill, but it does have a push down top, and it also locks. So that's pretty awesome, especially when you have little ones running around and they tend to knock stuff over. So definitely clean that off. Once they're clean, you go ahead and buff them. And then my preference is I like to clean them again just to get rid of all that dust from the buffer. Okay, so now that your nails are ready, what I'm going to do, since I'm showing you the whole process, I'm actually going to start applying my lacquer first, since it does take a while to dry. Now, I know I've said it before, the main reason why I started Jamberry was because of the wraps and the no dry time. But oh my gosh, you guys, our lacquers are really, really amazing. So this is Hot to Trot, like I said. It's no longer available, but we do have some really pretty pinks that are available. One thing I really do love about, well, I can't keep saying one thing, right? Because there's so many things to love about our lacquers. It goes on very smooth. And the color is, it comes out pretty, you know, true to its color. Usually the most I've had to do with the lacquers is 2 coats. But even then, it's still pretty good. So this is Hot to Trot. I'm only going to do 1 coat of this. I kind of messed up. I tell you, my nail polishing skills are not on point. But there you go. Look at that. 1 coat. Messy and all. Okay. And these are pretty fast drying, our nail lacquers, but I am in love with this. It's our quick dry spray. And all you do is you spray it on your wet nail, like so. It smells amazing, by the way. And it takes 3 to 5 minutes. I don't know if I can get the instructions on here. Can you see it? No. Anyways, give it about 3 to 5 minutes. Usually for me, within the 3 minutes, it's done. This is a really great product, especially if you have little ones running around against daddy's wishes. I have tested it on my 4-year-old and it works wonders for little ones. Okay, so while that one's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next ones. I'm gonna start off with these just because it's the wrap by itself and I'm not layering that one. Now you can tell I've already cut the 2 that I'll be using because I used them on my other hand. I'm going to be using my mini heater. And of course, if you don't have a mini heater, you can definitely use a blow dryer and it'll work just the same. So you don't want to touch the wraps. As always, use your orange stick to pull it up because you don't want to get the oils from your fingers on the wrap. Gonna heat it up a bit. Doesn't take much. Now the problem in here is remembering the pattern I was gonna do. I'm gonna put this one on the ring finger, like so. And I always start from the middle and push out. Then I use my rubber cuticle pusher to apply pressure. Heat and pressure is all you need. And then I'm gonna do my thumb. And I don't know about y'all, but I know, like, if you can tell, my thumb is not curved. It's got a straight kind of bottom. So this is what I do. Before I heat it up, I just cut a little snippet off the bottom. And see, matches better. And again, I'm gonna heat this up. And put it on my thumb. Sprinkles, absolutely love this one. When I first got these, it's when I wanted to be Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. Perfect. There you go. And see, this is what I'm saying, no dry time. I absolutely love our wraps, but look at their lacquers, so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the excess. I know another thing that you could do, like I've said before, is you use nail clippers. It helps get that excess off too. Oops, that went flying, but so far so good. And I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, and I'll do trim it. I'll file them down when I have them all ready. Okay, so now we're gonna layer. So sprinkles are done. We're moving on to sweetness and up, or up and away. Sorry, not up, up. Okay, so like I said, this is what I'm going for. Although you can see one cupcake here is missing because I used it on this finger. So we're gonna do the same, but I'm gonna let it, ooh, already dried. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and knock that one out first then. Why not, right? Now I will say, when you layer your wraps on lacquer, take your time. Because as forgiving as our wraps are, if you mess up, usually you could just take it off, reheat, reapply. But when you have a lacquer on the bottom, it doesn't work as easy as that. But there you go. Woo! And so you can see the pretty color. I absolutely love our clear wraps. You can get so many different looks from it. Can you see it? There you go. Easy peasy. And then just trim that excess off. Okay, now for these, the way I do it is I layer them while they're on the sheet. Now I'm going to be doing my middle finger and my pinky. So this one's my pinky right here. So I'm gonna lift this one up. I'm gonna take the whole wrap because I'm not cutting it. Whole wrap. I'm gonna lay it on top of this wrap. just like so, and press down. So see, you can tell. Oh, that is so pretty. So cute too. I love it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other one as well. Should be my middle finger, which I believe is this one. So again, take that one off, not touching the wrap, and just lay it on top of this one. And then after this, obviously I'm gonna do my regular, that one was a little off, but, and I'm pretty sure if you are a perfectionist, you could go back and do it again, but I'm okay with it. Oh, these are so pretty, I'm excited. Okay, so pinky first. Same thing, go to the bottom. Gonna lift it up a bit, and then I'm gonna cut it in half. Of course, this one's a little thicker because it's got 2 wraps. So it's teeny bitty. And like I always say, if you must, only if you must, touch your wrap, very tippy top, because that's usually the part that gets cut off anyways. So there you go, 2 wraps. There's my mini heater. See if you can see me heat it and let it heat. This one will actually take a little bit longer since, of course, it's got the 2 wraps. And then just like everything else, go ahead and apply. Oh, that is too cute. I love it. Definitely says happy birthday. Look at that. So cute with sprinkles too. Okay, next one. One half. And then I'm going to cut it. Very top. Heat it up. Oh, you know what? Sorry. This one's a little different, at least for me, because this wrap is bigger than my nail is. So I'm trying to get it to where you can see it, but you may not. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just trimming a little bit off the side so that it doesn't touch my skin. Sorry for the silence, but I'm concentrating. Okay, so it's a little small. You can kind of tell where I cut it off. And that should work. Okay, so now I'm going to heat it up. Ooh, that one's extra warm. Okay, pushing down, applying pressure with the cuticle pusher. And there you go. I would say if this is kind of hard for you to cut, because it is a little bit tougher cutting through, definitely use the nail clippers. That might make it easier. Okay, so they're all trimmed. Look at that. How cute. Okay, so nail file to finish it off. As always, make sure you file down and all that little starts to crumble off, like you can see. And I said you can use your nail clippers too, if it's easier. Sometimes I don't trim my nails. This time I did trim my nails before doing my wraps, so I'm using the nail file. But you can definitely use the nail clippers, so you're able to trim it, the nail wrap, as well as your nails. So 2 in 1. That one's a little bit more too. I'm on the double wrap if you can't tell. But yeah. speed through this real quick. And I would say, because I didn't prep my nail before applying that wrap to the pink, the cupcake to the pink nail, if you find that it's not staying, that would be the reason. I've never had an issue with it, but if you do, that would be why. Okay, so these little extras that I can't seem to get off, I'm just gonna snip them off. I think it's because it's the double wrap, because the rest I don't think I had issues with. And there you go. Definitely I'll clean this up, but there you go. Birthday wraps. How pretty. Woohoo! So there you go, guys. That's your tips and tricks for Tuesday tips and tricks. Now I'm going to go finish off this one. Bye. See you later.